Good morning. I just wanted to say hi. I'm going to work on a linen quilt. This is the linens. So I'm going to just sew for a little bit and then I will talk some, okay? I do have my coffee. I have to have my coffee every morning. Oh my goodness, it's a lifesaver. Mm. So I am back in the world. I went to boot camp last week. That kicked my butt, but I did it. I'm proud of myself for that. And I came over to the community center this morning and they had the big balls. So I rolled one out and I sat on a bench and I pushed it forward because it was moving my shoulder and my arm. And that was one of my therapies I have to do. That'll help me increase my distance of my arm. I have since my stroke, my right arm doesn't fully go up all the way and it doesn't go far back behind my back all the way. But I am so much closer. I showed my daughter the other night and she was impressed. She's like, "That is so cool, Mom. That is impressive." She was proud of me. And I also made her proud because I sat on the floor and I got myself up. I did it. And she was so amazed. And she says, "Mom, that says a lot." I says, "Thank you." So, yeah. So she was proud, and I'm glad of that. My boot camp. I really appreciate Nova because they have been wonderful. From the speech therapist to the PT therapist to the OTs. I mean, that school is amazing. And the one therapist, Jackie Hinckley, was the one the professor who encouraged me about school. And she worked with me for about a year with her students. And I'm telling you what, that school is a lifesaver. I mean, those students, those teachers, they're all wonderful, really wonderful. And I just want you guys to know, Nova Southeastern, they're amazing. And I just wanted you guys to know that. So I'm going to start sewing. So I'm not going to talk for a little bit. I'm just going to sew because I want you guys to see what I'm doing. Oh, I do want to show you guys one thing. It's in this bag. I got 2 rows done. Isn't that beautiful? Those colors. I love the yellows and the pinks and the blues, and even the stripes. Isn't that cool? So I got 2 rows done. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I love these colors. See this mint green? Isn't that cool? And look at the stripes in it. Can you see them? The different tones of green, dark and white, and I love the linen because this is linen, and the feel of it is amazing. It really is. It's soft and silky and sturdy. Yeah. Sturdy like, sturdy like us. We are strong. We are soft. We can be silky too. Maybe a little, what's the word? Cantankerous? Some of us. I'm not. Not really. I'm just joking, you know. But yeah, so I mean, I think about our lives as people, and I think about our friendships that we've made. I am so lucky that I have so many friends. You guys are my friends. The community center, my church family, my family back home, my aphasia family, my Nova family. There's so many people that our lives touch. You know, when I think about that, I'm impressed because when I had my stroke, so many people reached out and were there. I was lucky. I had a community of people, and that community helped me go forward. Otherwise, I don't think I would have. I think I would have been more at home, depressed, sad. I would not have pushed myself like I did. But the community is important. The people in our lives are important. And I hope you guys know that, because everybody deserves a chance. And you know, what is it they said last night in my prayer group? there's a man with a bunch of kids. There were 4 kids, and they were like, wow. They were in a bus station. They were hanging off the rafters and pushing into people, and he's just sitting there. And at first you're thinking, man, those kids are annoying. Can he not control them? So this one man got annoyed, and he says, sir, can you control your kids? And he says, what? Sir, can you control your kids? They're bumping into people and hanging off everything, and it's annoying. He says, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sitting here thinking of how I'm going to tell them their mom had died. Now, you always thought these are horrible kids, they're getting in and stuff, and he didn't care because he's just sitting there and not saying anything. But obviously he did. So there's things in everybody's life that could affect how they act. And there was a word that was used, it was a P word, I don't remember what it was. But it was like he was dealing with his wife's death and how to explain to his children. And you know, everybody has something going on. Some of us have strokes, some of us have other things. And we need to stop and think about that and have compassion for everybody. So I hope that you guys will have compassion on people. Okay? I'm going to continue to sew. Sorry. After I have my drink of coffee, because I love my coffee. You know, I also, when I'm at home, I get to praising God. I'll be in my bed, and all of a sudden he comes to mind, and I'll just praise him in my room, because I know he's there, and I am so happy for that, because I know he's with me. He goes through it with me. I do not go through that alone. I never have, because God is always with me, and I appreciate that. And I know some people think I'm crazy, or I'm a little dumb believing that. I'm sorry, but I'm able to walk and talk and move all because of God. Because realistically, I should be sitting at home, not able to talk, my hands crunched up, not able to drive. But God was there. And he has a purpose for me. And my purpose right now is sewing and talking to you guys. And you know what? I'm happy about this, because you guys can't answer me back. You could comment, but other than that, I can still talk. I'm a little bit. I'm a little feisty today. Oh, I'm gonna sew some more. Okay. Oh. Well, I guess I'm gonna end here. I just wanted to say I hope you guys have a great day. And if you can, please subscribe down below and tell others about me. I would love to have a whole community of you guys. And I'll share my thoughts because that's why I made this peaceful reflections, because this is my peaceful time. I love sewing. I love the Lord. I love talking to you guys. And I'm an advocate of stroke survivors. And some of you don't know much about strokes. That's why I also tell you guys. Did you know that even little kids can get a stroke? Yeah. But I just want the world to know that we are here and we're still kicking, and we're still friends with everybody, because I mean, I've made more friends since my stroke than I did before. I was so focused on my job, work, home life. I did not take the time to think about others like I should have. And I didn't take the time for God like I should have. I didn't take the time to stop and thank Him and praise Him. But you know what? He made me take the time. What I was doing to my body wasn't healthy. And that's why I just wanted to say, that's why I wanted this channel. I wanted to be able to express myself and sew and show you what I've made. And that's, you know, I know it may sound a little, what's the word? Sorry. It may sound a little bit pushy, talking about the Lord. I'm sorry. I don't mean it to, but I do feel the Lord is there, and we only have a certain amount of time. Our life is short. It can go at any time. I'm lucky the Lord saw fit to let me stay. And I think part of the reason I had a stroke is to be able to share with you guys about Him. And if anything I'm saying is annoying to you, I'm sorry. If I annoy you, just shut down my channel. But I don't think I'm being too annoying. That's why I like my reflections of God. I love to sew. I'm glad my brain is still smart. I'm glad that I have YouTube, because I've learned a lot on YouTube. Watching YouTube, I learned how to sew. I learned how to fix machines. All kinds of things. Not only recipes and news and conspiracy theories. Yeah, that's funny too. It's like all kinds of things. But I'm glad that we have this time. I'm glad that you guys are here and listening. And so, for the rest of the day, have a good one. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye.